are going to speak about parenting classes. Should all parents attend parenting classes before having a child? We want everybody to be quiet, don't quarrel, and be respectful to each other. I hope we will have a good debate. So let's start. We have two sides.
Today's discussion will discuss if some may want the parenting classes to be obligatory and some may not. So we'll find out later. And I think we're going to start with talking about parenting classes and what the parenting classes are.
By the way, I want to mention that we have two sides. One side is against parenting classes, and one side supports parenting classes. So, what are parenting classes? Every parent has to know how to educate their child, how to upbring its child. So, society made some classes which parents attend, and they teach young parents, not only young, of course, how to upbring your child, raise your child, right? We haven't heard, I think, about these classes before, and especially in Armenia, most people don't know about parenting classes. So here we are to discuss this thing and understand each one's point of view. So I want to ask some questions. First, should parenting classes be mandatory? What do you think about this?
I'm sorry, what means mandatory?
Mandatory?
No, I don't think so. Yes, I do.
And why do you think so?
Because every parent has to know how to be with his child, or if something bad happens to their child, they have to know what to do with the child. So they have to learn medical stuff too.
Daron, what about you?
I think there are no only right methods to parent your child. The methods can and should be different because every child is unique, and parenting a child is not like solving math problem. So I think that every child should be parented with different methods. So
use the verb bring up. Let's ask them. Bring up. Not parenting, but bring up. Every child should be brought up
with unique methods.
I agree with him because I think you don't have to take classes before you have a child. It depends on person. I think you must understand that it's so important to have a child, and you can't just, for example, leave the child at home, go to the work or something. You must take time for it, and it's you don't have to go to some classes to understand that things.
So we heard 2 points of view. Maria was supporting parenting classes, and Daron and Arabi weren't. And this kind of question I want to ask now. Do you think that instead of parenting classes, taking parenting classes, parents should spend money on another project, which is also a problem in Yerevan. Not only parenting classes, but we have also other issues that we have to solve in Yerevan, in Armenia. The money that they spend for their parenting classes, should they be for another project?
So, should that parenting classes be paid?
Parents pay money for that classes. They attend.
Maybe those classes could be free.
It's also
But for example, Armenia doesn't have the
Budget?
budget to support every family to go.
Are there parenting classes in Armenia?
Not that many, but there are
we
not
have
that
different
many.
organizations.
Where are they? Where?
There is such an
Have
organization.
you visited these classes?
No.
But there is such an organization. There is such an organization in Armenia.
Komitas Avenue.
Mrs. Jana's
I
daughter
haven't heard
attended.
any of these parenting classes in Armenia.
There's an organization which is
I have
called-
heard about it recently.
There's an organization in Armenia, in Yerevan, which is called Parenting School, Education for Parents. It's situated in Komitas Avenue, Komitas 12. Yes, it has many webinars going on. Some of their latest webinars were my child is going to kindergarten, what to do, how to prepare your child for kindergarten or to school. My child doesn't want to go to kindergarten or school, what to do. What kind of food should I give to my child, for example? This kind of webinars, and you can attend them and learn something new. This was the most famous one. So I wrote some information about this. Also, there were some topics about children and strolls. It's like small walks. What people thought about that? By the way, what do you think about child's tantrums? Tantrums are the hysterica.
Is.
Tantrum is hysterica. So, what will you do if your child or brother, sister has a tantrum, for example?
You can go to the school. I mean, not the school, the place where parents learn what to do with their child. And if you go there, then you will know what to do with your child when the child has panic attack or something.
So for about your question about if they have enough money to go that classes, I think it will be better than if they know they have some issues or something. They can go to therapist or
Psychologist.
Do you support parenting classes? We have that's the general question. Do you support them, and why do you support, or why you don't support? The main reasons.
I think that until parenting schools aren't financed by the government, they at least until that they shouldn't be considered
We need to be mandatory.
mandatory.
But doesn't